All right, I'm going to show you guys how to set up messaging through the Garmin Explore app if you are trying to message Global Rescue. So setting up that connection between Garmin and Global Rescue so that if you're in the field and you don't have any service, you're able to message Global Rescue using Garmin Satellite Messenger, which we're typically using with the Garmin InReach Mini 2. So just to let you know a couple of things before we get into the connection. First, you can see my Global Rescue app on here. It's hard to show you guys. I'm going to try and highlight it. So that's my Global Rescue app. If you have service, I've used this before. Quite frankly, the best thing to do is if you actually have an emergency, go ahead and like hold for 3 seconds, and that'll connect you with those guys with Global Rescue. You can also contact them through here if it's a non-life-threatening emergency. It's good to go through here and message them. So I've had that before as well. If you have service, if you got data, I should say, then that'd probably be my go-to. But what happens when you don't have data? So when you don't have data, you've got two different apps from Garmin. You've got Garmin Explore, which used to have messaging, I believe, but no longer does. So now you have to download a separate app called Garmin Messenger, and you're pairing that messenger with your Garmin InReach Mini 2, which means that you have to own a Garmin InReach Mini 2. So you, once you buy that thing, you'll pair it with your phone. And then in order to be able to message Global Rescue through Garmin, what you have to do is you have to open that app, um, so the Garmin InReach app. And then I'm going to try and highlight a few things here. So at the very bottom, if you look at the bottom left-hand corner, you'll see messages. In the middle of the bottom, you'll see weather, and then bottom right, you'll see device. So what you want to do is you want to go to messages, and then in the very top right hand corner, you're going to see there's a little icon to draft a message, create a message, however you want to say it. You have to hit that icon in the top right hand corner. And then if you don't have Global Rescue in here, all you need to do is put in operations at globalrescue.com, and then you just hit return in the bottom right, bottom right of your screen. You hit return, and that'll begin a messaging thread with Global Rescue. It's going to be blank at first. What you want to do is you want to make sure that your phone is in airplane mode, like mine is. Make sure that your phone is also paired to your Garmin, um, so that it's working through Bluetooth that way. So when you're on your airplane mode, make sure your Bluetooth is on. You're still paired to your Garmin. Um, and then you want to send Global Rescue a test message. You can use the same kind of framework I've used here. It can be whatever you want. You just need to send a test message, and then you need to be a Global Rescue member for them to actually get back in touch with you. So make sure you're telling them what your name and your Global Rescue number is. And in my experience, they got back to me within 2, 3 minutes, maybe. And it's not a phone number that you're texting back and forth. It's an email, but they're going to be pretty on top of it when it comes to actually emailing you, quote unquote, back and forth. But on your end, it's going to look like messaging, and it's just as effective. So um, make sure you go ahead and test this, set it up and test it before you actually go on an expedition, just to make sure that it's all working for you and you know how to use it before you need to. The last thing you want to do is be in the field and have no clue how to get in touch with Global Rescue. So make sure you got it all set up ahead of time. All right, that's how you set that up.